Oh my god.
Hello, everybody.
John.
What's going on?
Hey, John.
I'm live, Greg, Cody.
I know, but you're gonna be really mad. I need to tell you now.
Sure. Hello, MTT. I have a very long list of people here to greet us. So, Barbie and Barbara M. and Nancy. What?
Oh, hey, everybody.
And Snurk and Teresa. What's up?
I hope everybody's having a good day because I'm probably about not to. Hey, John.
Sahara. Yeah. Linda S.
You know how we were talking about Caesar dressing? Well, I kind of just walked away and I was thinking about it and I forgot about it. So we have the Kens that you don't really care for. So
hello, Bezos. Hey, Jewel.
Dressing.
Hey, Mary B. Okay, I'm going to have to deal with you. Hey, Callie Christine.
Oh, no. I am really sorry.
Hey, Steven. So, we did try to cover most of 90 Day this season, and I was kind of genuinely curious about what happened on Sunday's episode. I know the new one's supposed to start on tonight in a few hours at 8. So I wanted to sneak this in before the new one started. And I didn't realize it was been, a few days since we've been live last. So here we are at the last minute throwing this on. So, hey, Susie Q. And Cody, my Robin Quivers, watched it with me, so he's going to be my little co-host.
You want a pickle?
Oh, you got a pickle.
I did get a pickle.
Also,
I got that, but I forgot the dressing. I'm super sorry, but
we just turned up our tuna salad game.
Oh, you have no idea. Don't tell the recipe. Better not, John.
Before we get to the recap, I had a tuna fish sandwich.
Saving the sauce.
Hankering this weekend, and we threw a new secret ingredient in the tuna, and I have to say, it is just worldly.
Wait till you travel here and try it.
It's like something that, Paris, Kathy Hilton would serve you, like alongside her chicken salad.
Absolutely.
No, it's John Yates tuna salad.
He's eating a pickle right now, guys.
It's super good.
I know.
Also,
great pickles.
Before we start, we finally caught up on House of Villains, so we know what's going on there. Not that we didn't already. Clark, we're gonna do it on a live. We're gonna reinvent the wheel when you see this new tuna. I'm sitting here choking on this friggin' pickle.
He's trying to talk to you guys and
and there is pickle juice going everywhere. That was like the juiciest pickle ever.
Good pickle.
Talking about tuna salad and no eggs. No. I mean, come on.
No.
That was like a pickle and a half. All right. I was like, Jesus Christ, when's this pickle gonna stop being in existence? It just kept going. No, it's the same way we made them on our lives. We just added a new ingredient, and it's just like, whoa. How did I not?
A few more, not just one.
How did I not know about this my whole entire life?
It's because
I already did.
It's not muted.
I did mute it.
It's paused.
Sorry.
But you have to mute it too.
Hey, Brooks knows. So yeah, let's have some time and talk about this episode of 90 Day with me here trying to eat pickles, and Cody there to the right, who doesn't want to be on camera as always.
Yeah, but I'm here. How you doing?
Because this was actually a pretty good episode. I have to say, for what I said about the show, I had paused it because usually I pause every 10 minutes because I need to know how much time in hell I have left. Does anybody else do that? Like when you just don't want to watch it.
He's telling the truth.
You pause it and you're like, how much time is left? And it's always just 3 minutes later and you're like, damn it. But I didn't pause
thought
it.
it was almost
I
over.
paused it with like 5 minutes left of it. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, he paused that. Yeah, it was like what, like 8 minutes. You're like, oh, damn.
Well, you know what? Maybe I should wait on my recaps to a week later before when you've already forgotten them. Is that way you go into this week's episode fully charged? Oh no, we're not heretics. It's still going to be mayonnaise, and it's only going to be the Hellmann's. It's really good. And like now, like all I want to eat is like tuna salad, which we've been like just going to town on because of
no, what? It's not going to town on. It's one sandwich every other night because
it's we call it our tuna fierce sandwich.
Give our brand away.
It's super yums. No, it's got to be Hellmann's. I mean, I've never had Duke's mayo.
It's good. It's a fun.
I'd be willing to give it a try, but I'm still going to pick Hellmann's, even if Duke's might be the best because
you know, for dinner.
After 45 years, there's just no turning back. As long as it's not Miracle Whip like Julie. You know, Julie's got enough problems, and Miracle Whip is another one.
No.
Right, Julie?
Never. I could never. I mean, maybe like if I had to, but
no, that's just Satan's mayonnaise.
I'd rather just eat it with the water.
I would rather just not eat it.
Is there peanut butter around?
It's only got to be Hellmann's. It's the only acceptable mayonnaise. That's like saying like you get Hunt's ketchup over, Heinz. Like nobody wants to get the Hunt's. When you're at the Dollar Tree, and when you're at the Dollar Tree and you see the Hunt's and it's there for $1, you're like, would the Heinz be better? Absolutely, but it's not there. And I've been there. But you're never gonna want to go and get the Hunt's ketchup over the Heinz. I'm just saying, it's just like the same with like Hellmann's. It's just like the creme de la creme.
But you know what? They're still doing something really good because they're still around. So
it's the Cadillac of mayonnaises, and this is not a paid endorsement. Although if Hellmann's wants to give me some of that good old timey money, I'd be happy to take it.
I'm not a big ketchup person, so I could really care less if we had ketchup or not. I like mustard and I like mayo.
And like, of course, mustard has to be golden, spicy, brown only.
See, I like yellow mustard and I like spicy. So
I mean, I like all mustards, but
Grey Poupon is the best.
Well, I poop on everything.
I poop on everything.
But like Golden's is your go-to for mustard. But I'm open.
Ooh, I poop on a burger and then some arugula with some poupon at the bottom with a nice toasty bread.
Oh, thank you. I am very, very tired indeed, and that's why I don't really feel like being on camera much. But Cody is like, you wanted to do a day live. I'm like, I just wanted to do a live because we had some time to squeeze in. But appreciated as I go off camera. So let's get into the show because this is actually pretty funny.
You look like little grease lightning.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I played that one. It was the wrong one. And I need to play my old... Nope, that's not the button.
Teeny, tiny shots you give yourself every day. And what it does is it says, hey, wake up. Give me the, what I used to have, that human growth hormone that used to flow through my body.
I bet Stephanie uses Hellmann's mayonnaise.
teeny, teeny, tiny shots you give yourself every day. And what it does is, hey, wake up. Give me the, what I used to have, that human growth hormone that used to flow through my body and is now just stuck in my pituitary. Get it running through my whole body so I can have great skin, great hair, great nails. Keep your cortisol levels down so you don't stress eat, so you don't gain weight, so you help lose weight.
Yeah, it's all in this one shot.
You know how much free publicity I've given Stephanie over the years? Like, I should own a cut of whatever place she has. Just saying stuff.
You should drive the Tesla with
Right? Give me one of them Maseratis.
Yeah, that's what. And not have to put gas in it because you've done stuff that does so many things for. So
I mean, that's a lot of years of teeny shots I've been promoting. I'm just saying,
I would say I would move forward.
And
I got to talk.
if the Michigan Attorney General couldn't shut her down, I say they work.
I think she shot them once.
Oh, I see that we have a lot of people that are just wrong in that chat. It's just going to be Hellman's, and you're just going to have to accept it. Hello, Habanero.
Oh my God, I got the habanero.
Oh, our fridge game it's a little low. Our condiment, our to-go condiments are next level. We have to focus on those, but
No. Condiments. I just
Hey,
salt,
Shayna,
pepper, and some.
Hello, Dave.
Mrs. Dash.
Oh wait, Julie, do you want me to open the thing now?
I thought you said you had to wait till Christmas.
Well, I don't know. I'm confused. Hello, Dave. Dave, I got your package. If you want me to show it, I didn't know if you wanted it to be a surprise. No, I didn't.
You did show that.
No,
Yes, you did.
No, you kind of half showed it. Okay, Cody, can I have the box
Of who?
of the delivery? Box
From
of
which
delivery, the one that came from Julie, and a fun way to open it.
Yeah.
Starts with a K.
Into the air.
It's silent.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful with what we say here.
Yeah. Yeah. Careful though. Be careful.
Oh, let's see. Okay. That is just.
Oh.
Oh, I should put the camera on.
Turn it on.
Cody's trying to find.
Do I just put
I don't
that-
know. I don't know. This
Look.
might be.
Oh, there you are.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, look, John. You're so pretty. Jen, you're so pretty from the side.
This is just taped on real well.
Oh, we need the
The
whole
person who spent time taping this was like, "I'm gonna tape this today," and they did a fantastic job. I have to say. Shut your face.
of who? Yeah. John, I just showed you that the
Oh my
other
God,
night.
Julie.
Julie, amazing. Amazing. Thank you. That is so awesome. Even I love that. And that is so awesome.
And it comes with a certificate of authenticity. This numbered.
Oh, that will never be coming out of the box. Ever.
This is very cool. And they don't
I want to play with it, but
and they don't sell these in the United States. They're only sold in foreign countries.
yeah. Julie, you're
You can't go to
super
Walmart
amazing.
and get one of these.
Thank you so much. You're so awesome. She rocks.
Very good.
She's so damn amazing.
I wish I would have waited till Christmas to open this. This is very, very cool.
I know that is very cool. Now I have to cancel my order. Damn it.
Yeah, right.
I'm just kidding. No, Julie, that's awesome.
Very, very
Remember we
cool.
showed you him like on the thing, and I was like, "This bear is cool as hell," and you're like, "Holy shit, it is." Very cool.
Very, very cool. Thank you very, very much. I love it.
Do you want to leave him out by the tree?
I want to put him back in the box because I don't want anything happening to him for right now.
I'll put him back under the tree.
Yeah. Keep him
I will.
very full.
That
Thank you,
is
Julie.
super awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
He's numbered.
Yeah, that's very cool. That is.
And
like,
for some
very,
reason, they
very
don't make
cool.
any of those bears here. They only overseas. Australia, they make a lot of them in.
No, that's very cool.
So,
Super, super cool.
well done.
Thank you.
All
It
right.
makes him happy, and I love it. And that bear also is beautiful, and I love the Care Bears too. Like,
Dave, did you want me to show yours next? Because that's going to be a hard sell. I mean, anything following that's going to be is going to be tough.
Wait, what do you think? What do you think?
I'm just saying that
I was in the kitchen. I didn't.
that's going to be a tough follow. If I were you, I'd wait. But I don't want to give the surprise away when we're on your live. So it's up to you if you're still here, even listening. I don't know. I'll wait. Actually, no, fuck it. Give me the other one, Cody. So I guess I could promote your live now. Two birds, one stone. So on top of Julie's collector's item, can't buy it here in the States. Hold on. Hold on, just grabbing something. So, it's rare when I move him out of his little spot because you just don't know. Well, you do. So
He keeps that out protected.
I was like a Lego person, when I was like a kid, like a 5-year-old to a teenager to a 20-year-old. I had like a 20-year-old gap. So I thought like I still had like the same charisma. I just got into like building Legos again, opening them up and having fun with them. So I decided to build this monstrosity on his channel, thinking I could do this in one shot. That I don't know where I was. And then I had to come back for a part 2. And we almost got there, and then it just didn't happen again. Then it took me 12 hours on my own live to almost get there again. And then I'm like, we're gonna stomach through it, and we finally got him in one piece. So hold on, I have to put him back because if this thing ever breaks, like there's just gonna be bad things happening here, and I don't know if I want that on camera. Let me just be super careful about this.
It will start a war.
Because we've been doing good, and something like that would be like an apocalyptic type problem.
Bye, girl. Bye. Don't know how this time.
So for I think it's December 7th, right, Dave? Is your end of the year like functional holiday seasonal mixer. for all your guests this year, and
listen, the pastries.
I will be back.
The pastries have to be gluten-free.
I feel like I'm Angela going back on the Maury show for like one last like hurrah. Like it just never ends well. Hey Amber, it just never ends well. So I'll be back for a third time, and this time I'm not playing around. And Dave here has so much faith in me that let me show you what I'll be putting together. Right here.
You know what? I'll put my money on John.
So this here is a Duplo set. It's for 1.5 years plus.
John, because he can build that. He'll build that faster.
It's got 28 pieces, and you know what? I'm gonna take the challenge. I'm gonna see what happens. There's another shot. There's, they're pretty big and they're spread out and they're in different colors. So this will be really big.
Daytime and nighttime.
It'll be putting me to the test, and let's see if if I'm as good as they say I am. So thank you, Dave, for thinking of me and putting me in the place I should have been. Damn it! I had you so good, and then it just fell apart as I was saying it. But thank you, and So no, it's good. Look, there's fruits. Pears. I think that's a big cat, like a grandma cat. And she's trying, she got a little, knife and a fork. Nope, look. That's a spoon and a fork. So right there, he's got me again. Maybe, we'll all learn something. And it's learning through play. Super important right here. So, yeah. Learn resilience, fine motor skills. He's really got me covered all the way around. So,
well, let's not forget that Amber Bear too.
December 7th on his channel. Okay.
John.
What? Sorry, I'm just too busy flexing, Cody. Did you say something?
Thinking about Amber Bear also. Oh wait,
yeah.
You said that before.
I showed Amber's Bear.
Oh, okay. I'm in the kitchen.
But yeah, thank you guys. All right, so let's get back to teeny tiny. Cody, you ready to talk about this stupid show?
What?
Are you ready to talk about the stupid show?
Oh, you better hurry up. I thought it was almost over.
It said 0.0. All right, hold on. Okay. Here. Okay. So, Cody.
Hibbity boppity.
All right, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna bang this out. Okay.
Only if you're fierce about it.
All right, we're gonna bang out Fierce Bea first. All right. Oh, let me just get going here.
All right, so tell me.
All right. So, what's the worst thing about Sunny? I'm gonna interview you.
I have to put glasses on, and I can barely see out my shade.
Like, so you wouldn't say, like you said earlier.
Well, you said what do you think about it being sunny?
No, Bea is sunny, not sunny outside.
Well, you should have started with that. Shit. I thought you were talking about the weather. I was like, I like wearing my shades, but I hate because I can barely see through them. I think, to be honest with you, I think he's a cute guy. There's things that could be done, but I know, like, whatever, but
like more specifically what you said earlier when you were watching it.
I can't, John. You want me to say that?
That you wanted to like go to town with a tweezer and like just really like pluck his sorrows away? Like it was,
You really wanted to go through with that. Okay, so yeah, so I
I'm
looked
just saying.
over at John. Okay, well, I didn't want to get you in trouble, so but you said it first. So okay, so I did say it and I said, "Hey, listen, like just pluck his eyebrows so that way he doesn't have like garden
I think
up
what you
there."
said was like pluck the
And
sorrow away. Like
no, oh no, I said it's his all that hair
oh.
unibrowsers away. And also that he could, just chisel up and be like a very handsome
No, he's got
guy.
and like you did say like
He
you know
has a
he's got like
beautiful
nice
smile,
eyes and yep,
beautiful eyes,
that's what you
great
said.
hair. Like he's a good looking guy, but he just needs a little help from like just a little
You
bit.
know, I wonder if Tiger Balm would like be willing to like lend like Shay and Cruz over for like a night of glam.
Thank you.
I think Cruz would just go to town and right?
I say, okay, someone needs to reach out and get it done.
Right? No, like come on, guys. Like, can't we like maybe start a GoFundMe to get Shay and
Someone needs
Cruz?
to go ahead and get it.
Or Tiger Balm, like Lily, like she could like send them over there out of the goodness of her heart. Like, you know, she doesn't need the money. She's rich, right? He's certainly rich. They could do it for a fellow cast member. Just saying.
What, you're going over there? Oh, Lord, God bless us all.
All right, so back to this amazing recap that we're talking about here. So, they're like in the bed and they just had like, you know, makeup sex, which was that the first time they had done it since they've gotten together there? I don't remember. But you know, we find out that they're glowing. They tried to break the bed at least 3 times the night before. And producer was like, "Hey, ever hear of makeup sex?" And he's like, "No, but it sounds like amazing."
Isn't that what he just?
And she's like, "That's what you just had."
He's like, oh, I want more.
Bless his heart.
It's great.
And then what's happening next? Okay, so the next scene. And I feel bad for Vea, right? Oh wait, no. Huh. Oh, you know what I was mixing up? Vea and Vanya. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching that.
People.
Sorry. I'm only watching this because like I have a Murbid. I have guys. I have guys, let me tell you like the truth. Like I have like a Murbid like curiosity about like how this show's gonna end, okay?
It's on Netflix.
It's gonna also
It's
be
on
like on
Netflix.
Netflix. I have like a Murbid like you know curiosity about it.
It's on Netflix.
It's gonna be like, you know, surviving Angela, the Michael Alimasamy story, and then like, you know, Courage Under Fire, the John Yates YouTube trials, and then whatever else this stupid show is. But you know, I have a morbid curiosity. All right, so back to it. Okay, I think I wrote in the wrong place for the wrong couple. Yeah, I totally wrote the wrong thing because I wrote like friends think he's out of his league. Okay, you know what? Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna skip over that. All right, so then Rory finally meets. Okay, I got it. Now it makes sense in my head. Sorry, I suck. All right, so after like they tried to break the bed, she is convincing him to go meet Rory because he really wants to, and she's like, but we just like trying to break the bed, and now I think it's like a good time for you to meet him. And after she pressed it, he's like finally like, okay. And I wouldn't have met him if I were him, but also to get it over with, I don't know. I could have gone either way, honestly. So they go meet at a pool house in South Africa, and like this poor kid was like already so scared. You could tell he really didn't want to meet this kid. And they didn't expect like, could you imagine being like Sunny and like walking into this pool hall and then like GI fucking Joe Rory is there? Did you see him in like the military garb and the camo pants? And like he was just missing like the beret. And like he should have been like chewing like on like a grenade like key with the dog tags. Did anybody like, and this guy was like, oh my god, this is Rory. Cody, what did you think if you were poor Sunny there, Sunny walking into the pool hall and there's GI Joe Rory sitting there in his fatigues?
If I was Sunny,
Yeah, and like he was like
I would
outmanned.
I would actually probably run at him and jump on his face and start making out with him.
Thank you for being so helpful.
You're welcome.
Wow, thank you, my amazing co-host, my husband.
That's a GI Joe right there. Hello.
That was a lot. I felt bad for it. Like there was no way, and like Sonny comes in with his like little Oxford shirts, and
they're probably best friends.
And then he's like, well, now we're here, and now you met me, and now you can leave. And Rory was not missing a beat, man. Rory was like, well, okay, well, if the lady over here, if the gentlewoman from Orlando over here says
Gentle. So gentle.
says that she's gonna take her pretty ass back to Florida and she don't need me, then I'm good. And then she's like, by the way, Rory's not leaving. I don't care. She's like, I can't have him leave when we had a fight and you broke up with me a day ago. But like he was like, but we tried to break the bed 3 times, and she's like, Rory's not like, look at him. He's like my
It's
personal
like,
like
yeah.
militia.
I mean, that's words out of out of their mouth, obviously.
So I don't know what should Rory. What do you guys think in the chat? Should Rory have left? I would want Rory to stay, to be honest with you.
I would too. Absolutely. I mean,
It's not like they had a solid
hasn't-
relationship like their whole visit. It's been pretty shitty the whole time.
He's been well. First, Rory's been off sightseeing, like he said. So, and she's been with him, and they've had a horrible time together. So it's like, why should he leave? He still has his.
Then she had to meet
couple
his
of days
like
there,
religious
so why
friends,
not
and
stay and be like,
he's like, wait, you're not gonna convert, you're
Leave,
trash,
get away.
leave. And like, why is your boyfriend here? You're trash, leave. Like, I don't know.
If it was up to
whatever.
me, I would have just left and just went to another bar and just had fun with the other people. Screw it.
Rory's like, bro, like before I get my bazooka out and blow this whole town to shreds. You're just some stranger that she met on the internet. Like, Rory was laying it in. And I was just getting a little hot by Rory. I was like, all right, sir. When I have to go overseas, I know who I'm bringing, and it's going to be Rory.
Oh, thank God I can stay home.
So if I had to pick a winner in the Rory Vega Sunny tryst, I'm going team Rory on this one.
Have at it.
A lot of
have
marks
to
across the
watch
board.
Cats.
Like, so yeah.
But I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, yes, but that's our forte. Some people have others, so
Okay, let's talk about Brian and Ingrid next because he annoys me
do what you do.
and I want to get it over with. Because every time,
Yeah.
like, I see like Brian,
Can I
I'm
ask
like
you a
that.
question? Why?
Yeah.
You know what, like, bothers me him the most because, like, when he's speaking Portuguese, everything he thinks with up inflection. Okay, but like, it's like everything he says. Okay, and like, like does anybody else pick up on that when he's speaking Portuguese? It's like, hello, lady. It's like every time it drives me up a wall. It's like you don't speak like English, American English like that, but in like when you're speaking Portuguese, it's like you can't just stop going higher and then like Mariah Carey. Like I'm sorry, it's just like listening to him speak Portuguese is so hard for me, and I hate it. If that's not clear. Okay, so they only have a few days left, and this trip's been hell. And now they're going to a beautiful beach. I thought it was Rafiki from Lion King, but it's called Rasiki, or it's something similar to that. Even like when he was like trying to give like her little toddler like the truck, and he's like, like even like truckle. And come here, give me that and like, no, give me a kiss, but oh, he's so irritating. It sounds like a tea kettle. Like just when the tea is ready, and it just keeps going higher and higher, and that's him speaking Portuguese in any way to any inflection to any person he's speaking to, always. I just don't like it. So they are going to Recife. That's it. They go to Recife, 5-hour plane ride. That's fun. Separate rooms when they get there. Once they get there, I gotta give him credit, Brian, because they get there and they go bike riding, and she is like, hold on, Mamacita, make sure you're pulling me. And you know what, Isabel, Ingrid's like, okay, and she does it, and she's like, I have to applaud him, like, when he gets around it when he needs to, and
Well,
he doesn't miss anything, and
he was brave. She was brave, like doing that. That was her first time, like pulling a human behind her. I mean, if you really think about it, like like that's not something you do daily.
like I just felt like as soon as he did, like, she was like, and she was just thinking to herself, she's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, really? Like, this is what I gotta do now? Give me 1 second. And we're back. Sorry. All right. So they're there. And they're sitting there, like at lunch or dinner. Like, who cares? They're there, and he's like, what? I'm older, than you, and obviously I'm, disabled, and I need to know if you're going to be there because I'm going to need help. And I'm looking for somebody that will help me for, which I could see being something that you would need in your relationship, but it just seems like another thing he's trying to layer on because she hasn't, she finds out something new each time she's with this poor guy. I don't know. I mean, it's tough. So sorry. Oh, also important was that she was talking to him about, like, her ex and the parents still love him and they didn't approve of their breaking up with each other. So I guess she was holding back a secret from him. They're just obviously they don't belong with each other. I don't know. Does anybody see it working? It doesn't work. We already know it doesn't work. And the end. Sorry. What a weird live, huh? And it probably makes no sense, not no sense to a lot of people right now, but it will. So let's talk about Chicken Lady.
Oh Jesus! And
Yeah.
we're making. Oh my God! And I have chicken Caesar salad for lunch.
She was on the show for like 3 seconds, which is like great because that's really all she needs.
Most of it.
She
The intro.
packing up to go to the airport. Going to the airport. We see her land in Albuquerque, where she's proud of the trip that she made, that she went there by herself. And my inspiration from the title of my live tonight is that, she's okay because she has the support of her children and her chicken. And I need a second. Okay, sorry, we're back. There's just some stuff in the house going on. Okay, we're back. Sorry. This very cohesive. Just when you think you have time to do something, right? Am I right, ladies? um
Who's the next one?
Vanya and Berser.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so this real American love story of Vanya and Berser.
They're actually a very cute couple. I do have to agree. So,
I think that the second that he saw her walk off the plane, he was like, nope. And he really just he does not seem
but he knew what
interested
she
in her at
looked
all.
like. So why?
Yeah, and so did what's his name when he saw Rebecca for the first time. Remember the filters that Rebecca used? And what's his name? Zied. Zied was wearing a shirt with Rebecca's face from 1984 on it, and then she got off the plane.
Yeah, well, Rebecca, yes, but she didn't hide anything because she was
well,
a very like
the sun could not
good-looking
hide
lady.
Rebecca's face against her filters. And then Zied was looking down at his shirt and then looking at Rebecca. And then he was like looking down at his Rebecca shirt.
Okay, well, Rebecca's not on here, so
You know,
What?
you know, when Rebecca went to Sears portrait studio with like, you know, before glamour shots, and it was like, you know, Rebecca like and then like she gets off the plane and it's like, you know, the Bojangles Rebecca that's like, you know, it's a difference.
you're wearing my Star Trek shirt.
And I'm saying that may
That's
or
my
may not have
favorite.
been an issue for Berser prior to their meeting, but it seems that ever since they met, Berser just you know, is friend zoning her. So you know, Vanya
Wait, how do you say his name?
Berser,
And it's how do you spell it?
Bozo, or a J with like a weird upside down
I'm not
Q
saying
accent.
anything.
I don't know.
Because I'm saying it.
So the cousin's like, "Oh my god, like this is crazy. You've been zone friend, my cousin. You know, you in the zone friend." And Vanya's like, "Hell yeah, like I've been like friend zoned." And the cousin's like, "Hell yeah, you've been zone friend." And crazy conversations they're having. So, you know, Vanya's cousin, who knows about the zone friend, you know, starts she lights
The board's up.
no,
I don't know what you're talking. She lights what?
like the ignition. She's like, you know, she gets the engine revving, and then
Get your motor on.
And then Vanya is like, okay, I'm going to meet his friends tonight. And, you know, I'm going to make sure that, like, they see me. So she puts on her like, best
Hot pink dress.
hot pink element, which was, like,
Hot pink.
just lots of hot pink. Hey, little
Was that
shoe.
stage 3 hot pink, or is that level 2?
It was
Or
a
is
lot.
that what? That's what?
I thought
Is
it
that
was
a
like
little
Elle
fuchsia
Wood's
pink? Is it
closet.
what they're- Yes.
You know, I thought Sally Field was going to come out of the closet and be like, oh my
She
God.
dressed her.
Like, and like, we're not going to put, like, you know, the makeup that we used on Bruce's mom on your face, even though it looks like it.
But even though she looked really pretty, but the only thing is,
Like,
is
I thought that we put like Say Magnifique Cosmetics out of like work, like, you know, back in 2003. Like, didn't like, you know, isn't Say Magnifique Cosmetics where like they test
I
on
don't
like
know.
the dog hair?
If
Like,
I looked at her today, I would say that
'cause-
she's very beautiful. Like if I looked at, like, I mean, she's pretty in her dress, and I just think that she could have pulled like her hair back, like even on the sides, or like even in like a cute ponytail, you know, and like kind of just sport it, because she is a very beautiful lady,
Right.
and like the hair is always the
Right.
thing.
I mean, but she's got like a little hardness about her.
I know, I get that, but you don't need like your hair down all the time because you're a hard
You know,
person.
you know what I mean? Like she like
I don't know. I'm
she's
just saying.
pretty, but she's got like a little like
That's my thought.
a little bit of hard on her. Like, you know, just like a, and he's like a pretty boy, you know, and she's like the more handsome man in like the relationship. You know what I mean? If you don't, it's too bad because it makes a lot of sense. So Berger, I don't know what Berger was thinking, and like, let me say something about Vanya. Ooh, I have to be on Berger's. Berger, put a 1 in the chat if you are Team Berger. I put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat if you're Team Vanya. Because when they meet the friends and like it was like, you know, 7'2", like Gareg. All right, we got some team Vanya. I like it. I'm ready for this fight because I'm gonna give it to you. So it's like the basketball team. You know, like the point guard, the super tall Russian, and like they were like all not a fan of Berser.
Well, can we just say that the one in the red and black plaid was super cute, and he was kind of the one that started the fight, so maybe he was starting it so that way he could actually slip in and be like, hey girl, hey.
So Vanya's like,
Just
you know,
a thought.
I'm telling you, Vanya's tossed back like, you know,
Because I would have.
about 4 Long Island iced teas, like, you know, Croatian edition, right? And like, you know, those Croatian LITs are like super strong, right? So Vanya's like, she's taken, you know, she's knocked a few back. So it's her, like the Harlem Globetrotters, Berger, and you know, she's sitting there.
Well, they call them LLLs.
And she's sitting there
liquor,
like,
liquor.
and she's got like her like, you know, pink, like, you know, get up on like her hot pink thing.
Looked, hey,
and it was cute.
No,
but then she had like this like pretty Stella McCartney like pineapple like chunky
like a 20-pound necklace.
That
but
necklace,
very tropical.
Whatever, but
tropical.
But my point is that she was like really feeling her moment.
But he picked it. He liked it. He was like, "Ooh, wear that one." So, and he helped her put it on, so he liked it too. And it was very cute. Her hair though should have been pulled back, I think, in a ponytail, or just the sides pulled back and like,
or set on fire,
or bump it,
or set on fire.
Hey, I'm not against a good wig. So
or I don't know. Again, you know,
You throw something on.
hi,
Yeah.
911, where's Shane Cruz? Because like they need to do her, you know. That's who they need. Shane Cruz is Tiger Lily Bombs, like, you know, Glam Squad. Like we need, you know, Tiger Lily, if you like, you know what? Give Shane Cruz to her. And I think you'll get like a lot more fans if you bequeath your Glam Squad to someone who clearly needs it more than you do. Because Vanya, she needs it.
She just eats half.
She needs a lot more than that. But she's feeling her
But give it
moment. Okay.
a nice poof like on this side and tucked in with like some jeweled like, you know, like rose from like the Titanic. That would have been really pretty. Like
So they're sitting there
Just
now,
saying.
right? So it's like, you
could have been
know,
nice, just
Vanya,
ugly back.
Berser, like Gulov,
Or a nice like French braid.
Alexander, and Rasputin. Like, you know, those probably aren't
You
all
could
their
have
names,
a
but like, you know,
nice
in my head,
French
those names make
braid.
sense. You know, and they're all sitting there and like, you know, 7'2", and like, you know, they already feel a certain way about him. You can tell because like he's short, and they're like, "Oh, did you see that he was so short? Did ya?" I don't know why my accent went like to like evil leprechaun-y, like
Yeah,
there,
I don't
but
know why you're doing
but
that.
they're
Like, I
but
don't know.
like, you know, they're like, "Oh, Lassie, did you see that he was so short? Did you when he was telling you they're playing for the basketball team?"
yikes.
Yar. Like, and I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
And no, they did not speak Scottish, but like in my head,
Sit down, we have bread.
it sounded like something like that in my head. Like I heard on Star Trek, and like, you know, did you see he was so short that he's a footballer and basketball player? He is.
Yeah, but the guy saying it is like 7'9".
Yeah, like, and they didn't like him. They didn't
I
like
would have
him.
been like, okay, this guy across the bar is liking me,
Mhm.
so hey. That's what I would have said. I would have went right after the guy
And then
the
they
black
were
shirt
shady, and
that
they were
kept
like,
asking the questions.
"Oh, we just heard from like last night about this," and like, you know, and like we already found out that he got kicked off the team for like what, being like too short on a Sunday night or something like that. Sorry, I don't know where that came
I
from.
think it was all weeknight.
But yo, like, come on, his teammates did not
Every
like
other
him.
Sunday.
They're like, wow, you're still around, and why?
You could be funny sometimes.
Once in a while, you know, every dog has their
Yeah,
day.
Once in a while, you are a cute little boy when you do it. I love it.
No, did you think that they were his friends for
It's
1
all-
second? Oh, hell no, they weren't. They did not like him. So, you know, then
They
Vanya,
all threw him under the bus. Oh, you talking to your girlfriend
and
still?
Vanya's
Be
like,
honest.
"Oh," she's like, "By the way, did you know I've been wet this whole time and he hasn't touched me once?" And they're like,
It's
"Oh,
lunchtime. You don't say
what's
that.
wrong
You say
go-
it at dinner time.
what's wrong with you?" And now, like, they sound like Mario from like Mario Kart. Oh, and like,
we need to watch that movie, by the way.
what you doing here with this fine girl here? You know, what's wrong with you? I don't know what accent that is. I'm gonna go with Dorit. Like, I feel like Dorit just came from Beverly Hills.
I don't even know who you are. So I don't know.
And she's like, "I've been sitting here
sorry.
moist for like a week now," and they're like, "Oh, let me get you stuffed up for now. What's wrong with you?"
Don't you say it's a meatballs?
And like his friends, like, just kept making it worse, and like they kept throwing him under the bus. I think they all wanted, like, you know, to be like, you know,
They did. They kept saying like,
in the mix.
you know, like, oh, you're not texting her? You don't know what's going on? Bring it up.
And she's like, you know, He should be fucking me like right now on this table. He's like, hey yo, why don't we up pass you around?
John,
And,
you can't say that.
And then she'd be like, hell yeah.
Who wouldn't?
Oh,
Who wouldn't? Just say it.
like nobody won there at all. Like, hey,
We could have if we were there.
no, there are no winners out of that conversation.
I didn't mean that. I meant like what you were talking about.
But she was just
Hey.
like,
Spin me around like a pizza pie.
yeah.
Everybody gets a slice.
And then like, hey, now, oh, oh. Okay, and we're back. Okay, so Lauren and Faith, Cody, I need your. I'm sorry about the pausing.
Yeah.
Lauren and Faith, they're going to meet the parents or her family, not her parents per se, but like her twin sister or her second. There's a lot going on there in Lauren's. I mean, in Faith's family. They're fun though, and they're buying food and wood for yeah. Hold on 1 second. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I have to like cut this now, and then we'll finish it.
Okay.
You want to finish it now?
Don't do it. No. Just do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You finish. Man. Yeah. Okay. What? Take it 2 times.
So they bring Lauren to dinner, and the whole family's swooning over him. And we find out that there is also a second lady boy in the family. And
No. Oh, yoga.
it seems to me that there was some competition in for Lauren in the house.
I thought that too.
I was feeling like, that Fates, and I know that other people picked up on this one here, that I was feeling that Fates ladyboy sister was laying the tracks down. Well, if you're not going to take them, I will. And Cody, how'd you feel about that? Would you be in agreement?
Well, when this kept going on and we kept watching, I was like, wait a minute. Like, you hear it from not the middle sister, but then the other, the other older sister. And I was like, you know what, maybe like she's saying all this stuff also to put this into, to her mind so that way maybe she's after Laurent. So I don't really know. I stay out of stuff like that. So
It's been a great few days here. And if you know, you know. Yeah. Hope hasn't been feeling that great. Sorry. So back to Faith with her sisters, and they meet the next night for dinner. And Faith tells them all that he has a sickness, and it's a sickness of the whores, which I thought was very bold. How's that? She's like, yes. She's like, my brother has a sickness. My brother. She's like, he has a sickness of the whores. I thought that was very powerful. And that he's been having sex with other people, and that her trans sister was, not that apologetic to her. She was like, okay, but like, look at him and like, learn to live with it. Otherwise, like, I'm gonna take him. Like, that's what I felt she wanted to say. I'm sorry. Like, he can get like, chlamydia all over me if he wants to. Lauren.
You want his clothes?
Well, all he cares about is a lady penis.
You want chlamydia juice on you?
Well, that's all. That's his main thing. Like,
Mixed with vodka
and penicillin.
How dare you?
So, the Illness of Horror is like la da da, like STD. So we'll see how that works. I feel like Lauren's gonna win either way because, like, he's not faithful to anybody. So he'll probably like lock in, like, her sister who like is happy looking the other way. Because she kind of just said that point blank. And Lauren's like, winning. Came for the Parmesan, got the Romano. What? Winning.
I'll take both. Hey. I like both cheese.
He's like, I'll even take the Feta. Right, and lastly, for this recap of Wonders, good old West Palm Beach Joe and Magda. Now, let's talk about this for a hot second because at first I was thinking, like, this guy is not going. He heard about the no sex. He felt like he was in over his head. And the day of his flight, he's just like, gonna like just sleep in. I don't know where to land. I'm like split down the middle because I kind of like him and his family because they're Italians from New Jersey, and hey, and I also lived in South Florida, so hey there. And it's just weird to me, like that they put them on so late because they probably would have had a whole lot more fans, and that they just squeeze them in like at the last like 2 episodes of the season, like because obviously we find out that he goes there. And then, he's like, oh, can we turn around? Like, I forgot my passport on, like, the kitchen table, And I'm like, he really didn't want to go, but he's gonna, like, look like he was trying to go, like, on the camera in case they aired it. Because that was a good move. Like, if you really didn't want to go, oh, we're already late. Oh, no, we're, like, we've been driving. And now we have to turn around and have even less time, I would have left myself a life insurance policy like that, but whether and he could have overslept, and if his friends were over and they were like wearing him down all night and he was probably drinking or whatever, yeah, I could see him oversleeping enough to like not hear the knock on the door, the phone ringing.
Or not one.
I mean, like, yeah, that makes sense too. So I don't know. I don't know where to land. But I think his concern was that, like, he was not going to get, like, laid. Well, I mean, she was like, I'm surprised she didn't, like, go full, like, reverse cowgirl on him, like, the second, like, she saw him in the airport, because clearly, he was a lot better looking than she had, like, thought he was going to look. Because she was like, oh, we're going here for. We go here for time for vacation. Um in Krakow for time of romantic vacation. And I'm really feeling like the first night that there was like some like some light penetration. That's where my hey Wicked.
You really think it's a light penetration?
No, I was just being generous because
Okay,
because
God,
the sun's up.
like, that's such BS. I believe there was like boulders. Bam.
Yeah, like, so. But I'm happy they met, and, she was like, oh, by the way, and, like, her little backstory was, like, a bit much. You know why? Because here, let me get my notes in order, because her backstory was, like, fun, and, like, huh, the same time because she was like, "Hey, what up? East of Magda, 23 years old, Krakow, Poland, beach volleyball." And but then it goes dark for like a second. And it stays there for a minute. Because they show her like at the beach volleyball court, and she's like, doing smashes, and she's like, yeah, and then and then she's like, and then I have two loves in my life: beach volleyball, and then my dog Hades. And then you're like, huh,
Yeah,
Hades. So your two loves in your life are the volleyball, good for you, and then your dog Hades, which I mean, if I saw that dog in the middle of the road, I wouldn't be running up towards it. Just saying. And then production's like, do you know what Hades means? And she's like, yeah, God of the underworld, Hades, like Satan, Beelzebub, Mephistopheles, that guy. Was I not clear? It's Hades. So I was like, okay. And then they show like her doing tricks with Hades and doing practice exercises, and production's like well, has Hades ever bitten somebody? And then she's like, duh. And again, I'm paraphrasing accents because in my head it sounds better as someone with an accent I can do better. And she's like, but one time. And they're like, why? What happened? She's like, well, my dog found out that my dog Hades found out and told me, hello again, Hades, that my ex was cheating on me. So in the middle of the night, he bit his cock off.
His thumb off.
No, his dick off.
Thumb.
And then I was listening and watching, and I'm like, I was like, did I just hear that right? And I looked at Cody, and we just watched this a couple hours ago, so it wasn't this has been a week old when most of you watched it last, because we just watched it but I'm like, no. I'm like, did she just say that Hades, her dog, bit her ex's dick off? And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I think so. And we replayed it back, and sure as shit, that's what she had said. So, I was like, huh. I'm like, Magda's life is getting way more interesting. I'm like, okay, girly, what else we got? So she's like, and by the way, I'm not just all looks, brawn, volleyball, athletic, model. I've also worked as prison guard. And by the way, I know how to kill people in 30 seconds. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's intense. I was like,
by the way, I just played volleyball.
I was like, this girl is intense. She's like, oh, and prison guard, and I've been trained to learn how to kill people in 30 seconds. What's up? And I looked at her and I'm like, Jesus Christ, she's intense. But nothing. And then she's talking to her mother in the kitchen, and it looks like the Polish Roseanne bar. Cody, right or wrong? Was that not the Polish Roseanne?
Oh, 100%.
Like, someone get me a picture of Magda's mom in the kitchen with her like little blue halter. That is the Polish Roseanne. I kept waiting for like Polish Dan and Polish Darlene to like come around and like say, "What's up?" Thank you, Wicked.
You make your own eggs and breakfast.
Like, if she like, send me like, I was watching it. I'm like, oh my god, that is like, what Cody's like, that's Polish Roseanne. I'm like, you're right.
I mean, you really can't go wrong with that. No.
And like Vanya is gonna be like, her like, Jackie. Oh, hi, bro. Oh. Okay, so Magda, right. And like, I'm like, what an intense woman. And all like at the ripe age, she's only 23, and like, beach volleyball, like professional athlete. Dog Hades. Dog bit her ex's penis. These are my notes that I wrote down. Like, and like I then worked on a guard where she learned how to shoot and kill in less than 30 seconds, but she loves her mom. But then I said, like, big star, her mom looks like Polish Roseanne. And then at the airport they kiss, and she forgets that, like, she forgot to put makeup on, and she's like, oh, I need to lock this down. And like I said earlier, I don't think that he's gonna have to worry about getting the condoms, or maybe he got them or whatever, because I feel like there was gonna be some, like we said earlier, Cody, right, some penetration in some sort between them, because I think she's going to try, because she looked very excited about.
Listen, if you want, can I say like my honest truth?
Yeah, go ahead, Cody.
I think there might be some roadhead on the way home.
Oh, I would,
Just saying.
I mean, I would have to agree with you. Like,
She was all like ready.
yeah, I would have to. I would,
When she
if I was a
hugged
betting man,
when she hugged
I would probably bet that
it was all blurred-
that
it
would
was
happen
all
in
blurred out.
favor of that not happening, because she didn't seem to have any problem.
It was all blurred out when she went up there when she first saw him, and her whole bottom was all.
Oh
blurred
yeah,
out
she did
because
flash.
had-
She did flash the world.
and it
her-
was getting
Yep,
higher
she
and
did.
higher. Like her whole body was.
And she was like, that's just for the
So-
public. Imagine when I get to my man
I'm
here.
just saying.
Yeah, just
I
good
could be
point,
wrong.
Cody.
I ain't saying I saw it.
That's a good.
I heard
That's
it
a good.
or
That's a good
Just
point.
saying.
Counterpoint, mom.
my opinion. Just saying. What baby? One.
So yeah, I think we covered everybody on this week's episode. And then, like, what the beauty is that it's only 3:30 here, New Jersey Eastern Time Zone, and the new episode will be airing tonight at 8 Eastern, and then Sister Wives at 10 Eastern. So let's catch up this week and cover them both. Maybe a little bit more prompt. But it's kind of fun that, like, you forgot about this whole week's episode, and then we just reminded you about it right before you're going into this with, like, our fantastic, like, truthful, very poignant, not interrupted recap. Yes, Wicked, we will. But we're gonna run for now. But thank you for listening. And we'll see you in a little bit. Bye, everybody.